I wrote and recorded almost my entire thing in 2 hours, Matt. We did this together. Let's go. Procrastination crew, rise up. Hey, I come up with my best stuff procrastinating. Anyways, let's dive into this, guys. Let's listen to some raps. I think we waited 20 minutes. It's plenty. Am I going first? Do we want to listen to me first? Can you local record on the streaming software at the same time? That's what I do. But if my computer crashes, it corrupts the video I'm recording because it's not able to stop the recording and save it. So it just cuts it off and it just corrupts the whole thing, so you can't access the whole thing. Yes, me first? Oh, God. Okay. Let's go. I guess I'm first.
Oh my God, like, can we...
Has everyone already heard these, or is anyone else listening to them for the first time? Because I'm hearing this all for the first time. You've heard them before? Oh, Napov is first time. Okay. Now this clip makes you cringe? What do you mean? The opening's actually... That's something else I have to credit Bryson with. The opening part is Bryson's idea. I'll give you guys all the lore if you want it afterwards, okay? And you guys give me lore with your things if you would like. Just have it prepared and written up so I'm not sitting here waiting for you guys to write it. So Tabi has seen mine then. Okay, so it's me, Tamara, Napov. Okay. Well, here's my minute-long rap. My professional career, malevolent man. Okay. Here you guys go. I'll just...
Oh my God, like, can we talk about, like, the political and economic state of the world right now?
No. Throw you in a lion's den or just surrounded by men. The cheetah gonna eat a PETA person right in front of them. Ben 10 transform into a rhino horn just to mourn the PETA thorn. I know a horn that mourns, I guess I'm a unicorn. One of a kind, something you don't wanna be behind. A horse at a zoo, a cow goes moo, but not at the zoo. We do have bears like Winnie the Pooh. Its name is Lucky and he just went poo.
What?
Monkey mind. Real talk, the elephant's deficit is definite. It's evident maleficent poachers are encroaching, which makes me malevolent. Mad even the cats, the poachers approach. A lion attacks to tie in giraffes before it hits the sack. Koalas asleep, not like a chakwala. It's real, we got it for a steal from the reptile meal deal. It's a lizard, not a snake. It doesn't like the lake, and it wasn't a mistake. Now back from that beat break, all gas, no brakes. Like a cheetah, I'm a speeder. No tickets from the speedometer for a turtle. That's a hurdle, even when they're playing Wordle like Franklin. In France, it's a franc. But at the zoo, we used to bank for the francs. This gives you that true view at point blank.
Oh my...
Hey, I don't cringe myself at that one. But there you go. The sniper effects. Yo, it makes... Let me explain some stuff. Wait. It ends the true view at point blank. You know, like point blank, like when you're shooting a gun at point blank range, right? Which is the boom. But it's also a reference because we have all the bars about the poachers. You know, poachers with like snipers like boo. So it's a sniper shot because it's the poachers, boo. But then also at point blank because it ends with point blank. See? Everything got a double meaning. I'm so proud of it. The speedometer part was elite, Matt. Thank you. I mean, some of it sounds off. There was a part that's like a 30-second note behind where I wanted it to be, which is like, again, me recording it at like fucking 3 in the morning. But let me pull this up. So this is roughly. I actually did my own flow because I was kind of. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. I did my own flow because I wanted it to be like complex, right? I was going for complexity. I wanted to put some complex rhythms into the shit. So I was like trying to go offbeat to shit at times. Like, you know, like I got it here like I wanted. But it was like bar 6. But you can kind of hear really well in this song. I was just the 64th behind. I wanted it to be here, but everything was like a 64th behind until here, and then, you know, obviously missed the one. So I fucked up there. I should have re-recorded that to be better. But yeah, I was like going over the bar and shit. I'm like, oh. Do allow us to post transcriptions to play? I guess. The way you actually transcribed it. I wanted to see if I got what I wanted. And I mean, like, you know, I was like a completely, where is it? The elephants part, right? Let me, so the elephants part right here, which is this part here.
What?
Real talk. I missed it. Hold up. Real talk. The elephant's deficit is definite. It's evident. Maleficent poachers are encroaching, which makes me malevolent. Mad even the cats. The poachers approach. A lion attacks to tie in giraffes before it hits the sack. Koalas asleep. I was like, shit. I got that. I wanted it to go off beat slightly, so it's like, I was so proud of myself. So is definite. It's. I have this like tiny pause, which you can hear at talk. The elephant's deficit is and then it's a 16 16 16 offbeat, and then it's back on beat, and then it goes offbeat again at Maleficent. Real talk. The elephant's deficit is definite. And then it goes back on there. Evident Maleficent. And then you can hear at the Maleficent part, Maleficent, and then it's like it like delays that extra dotted note, so it goes the offbeat of the 16ths. I don't know. That's what my goal was. That I succeeded there. I failed here. You don't want to be behind a horse at a zoo. No, a horse at a zoo. A cow goes moo. This was supposed to be like a 64th earlier, which you could kind of. A horse at a zoo. A cow goes moo, but not at the zoo. Like, at least to me, that kind of feels a little bit behind, and it was where I wanted it to be. But yeah. So, wait, Giannis, I haven't even gotten into my lyrics. Hold up. Wait. I know you guys. This is unfair. So don't let this like, you know, affect your voting, because nobody else is going to get to be able to explain themselves. But I think I just give me a sec. Don't factor this into your voting. So obviously the entire thing is about the zoo. The zoo is supposed to just be the zoo, but we are like the zoo, so it's like one word, right? But it's supposed to just say the zoo. So the zoo is the zoo, and it's supposed to be talking about the animals at our zoo. And lions then are just surrounded by men. The cheetah so yeah, this is all just like, you know, rhyme scheme and, you know, lyrical shit. Right in front of Ben 10 transform into a rhino horn just to mourn the Peter Thorn. I know a horn that mourns against I'm a unicorn. And then, you know, because a unicorn has the horn. You know, a unicorn has a horn like that, right? Which I actually have the head. Anyways, I'm not getting that. The unicorn has the horn. But you see, you're turning into the rhino horn that mourns. But what horn actually mourns? So you're like a unicorn that also has a horn because you're one of a kind. Hence why I did one of a kind. Because, you know, a unicorn's supposed to be something like, you know, it doesn't exist. It's a 1 in a billion type thing. So I'm a horn that mourns the PETA person's death. Because I'm a unicorn. It's one of a kind. And it's something you don't want to be behind because, you know, a horse kind of, you know, poos all the time. Like, you know, you're behind a horse and it's just walking down the street. It'll just, you know, let it out. It's gross. They just do it wherever they want when they're walking in front of you. So you don't want to be behind a horse because that's what a unicorn is, a type of horse. You don't want to be behind a horse at a zoo. But then you're like, why is there a horse at a zoo? Why is there a horse at a zoo? Then just like a cow that goes moo, it's not at a zoo either. Because they're not at the zoo. A cow goes moo, but not at the zoo. We do have bears like Winnie the Pooh. Its name is Lucky, and he just. And then this is one in reference to the horse, you don't want to be behind the horse from earlier, but then also because the last raps that I did last time were about Lucky using the bathroom. And though this bear is named Lucky, like Lucky Dude in the chat. And I'm like, yeah.
What?
Real talk. So it's like a shout out to the thing. And then this is just like, what? We're bringing up Lucky again. And then, it's like, what? Monkey butt. Like, that type of thing that you would do as a kid.
What?
Real talk. And then it's like, real talk, we're getting serious. And then this one, I just like my lyrical, like, it's like, it all makes sense lyrically while still rhyming. I don't know. The elephants, like, going extinct, right? The not the African, the other one that's poached all the time. I forgot. The elephant's deficit is definite. It's evident. The elephant's deficit is definite. It's evident. Maleficent poachers are encroaching. Because, the bad poachers, the evil intended poachers, are encroaching them, which makes me, want to do evil things to them. Which makes me malevolent, mad. Even the cats, the poachers approach. And then, the cats that the lions and the cheetahs from earlier, the poachers approach them too. A lion attacks to tie in giraffes. And then this is just for a rhyme. We're mentioning a lion attacks because we want to tie in the rhyme of giraffes. You get it? Because we wanted a rhyme with what is it? To tie in giraffes before. I guess it's just attacks. We wanted to rhyme with attacks, right? So we used a lion attacks just to tie in the rhyme of giraffes, but a lion will also attack a giraffe. I think. You get the literal, but then also up front. And then before it hits the sack, it'll attack and then it'll go to sleep after it gets his meal. Before it hits the sack, koala's asleep. Like a koala that sleeps all the time. But not like a chuckwalla. But then when I wrote that, Bryson's like, what the fuck is a chuckwalla? No one's gonna think that's a real animal. And I'm like, well then we'll explain it. It's real. And then, you got it for a steal from the reptile meal deal. We bought it for the zoo, right? Because it's not a snake. It's a lizard that is from the desert. So it doesn't like water, like a lake. And it wasn't a mistake for putting that in. Yeah. And then the beat breaks off. It beat drops. It wasn't a mistake. Now back from that beat break, all gas. Because the beat drops right here, right? And it wasn't a mistake. Now back from that beat break, it doesn't like the drop. And it wasn't a mistake. Now back from the beat break, all gas, no brakes. I misspelled break here. Please ignore that in the lyrics. It's actually BRAKES. I don't know why I misspelled it. All gas, no brakes, like a cheetah who runs super fast, like they're hitting the gas pedal all the time. No brakes, like a cheetah, I'm a speeder, no. Because they go really fast, but also in the car, like I'm a speeder. No tickets from the speedometer, but I say like speedometer, so it rhymes. Tickets from the speedometer for a turtle, that's a. And then for a turtle, that's a hurdle. Because the turtle is slow, so it's a hurdle for it to go that fast with the gas, right? So it's like a hurdle for it to go that fast, but it's because they're playing Wordle. Like Franklin. Franklin is the guy right there. That's Franklin. He was a cartoon. He's a super smart turtle. So he's playing Wordle. Hurdle even when they're playing Wordle like Franklin. In France. And then you take Franklin, and then in France, it's a franc, because that's the currency. It's the old currency. I think I don't know. You got some French people in here. You guys use euros now, but you used to use francs, I think. Right? It's a franc. But at the zoo, we use. But since we're in the U.S., in the zoo, we use the bank, like the bank, for the francs. The Benjamins, the Benjamin Franklins on the $100 bill, the francs. Like, come on, man. Francs. This gives you that true. And then it's like, because you're paying to get into the zoo, you got the true view of the animals at point blank right in front of you. But then it's the reference back with the sniper shot. Point blank. To the poacher line. It all circles back. I'm sorry. We felt like geniuses at 2 a.m. writing this shit, okay? That was a mouthful to explain. I got that offbeat flow. I don't give I did offbeat flow. Anyway, I got that offbeat flow. I got that complex lyricism. Look at the rhyme scheme. I mean, I need to get Shinsun in here. Maleficent poachers are encroaching, which makes me malevolent. Not even the is definite. It's evident. Maleficent poachers are encroaching, which makes me like. What's that rhyme scheme? I don't know. I actually don't know what the rhyme scheme is. I didn't do. But also this line. I was so proud of this line. I know you guys call it Dr. Seuss rhymes, but come on. And then the cheetah gonna eat a PETA person right in front of Ben transform. You don't know how hard it was to do. But Ben did. That was so hard. Right in front of Ben Benton. The cheetah gonna eat a PETA person right in front of Ben Benton. That's got, but Ben. I don't know. It was, you know, it took a few tries to get that one. No way, dude. You don't believe me? I got you. I already explained this once. I'm gonna do it again, guys. Sorry, bear with me. I gotta prove myself, or I don't give an ugh. The elephant's deficit is definite. It's evident. Maleficent. You hear it? Real talk. The elephant's deficit is definite. It's evident. Maleficent poachers are encroaching, which makes me. I got you. Winnie the Pooh. Its name is Lucky, and he just went poo.
What?
Real talk. The elephant's deficit is definite. It's evident. Maleficent poachers are encroaching, which makes me malevolent. Okay, I was off a little bit there, but I don't know. That was just one of the examples. But yeah. Anyway, bam. There's mine. Whew. We ready to move on? I'm ready to move on. I did enough fanboying over my own shit. I just wanted to freak out about how I was finally proud of a rap. Okay. My only regret is I should have cleaned it up more. If Lucky had actually told us the exact time, I probably could have. But it was like 4 a.m. And I'm like, I still have to make an album cover for this. Sheesh. You transcribed it? Yeah, none of y'all would. Sheesh, I gotta do stuff myself sometime. Y'all beat me to transcribing Suga or Changbin, but when I rap, no one rushes to transcribe that. So, you know, sometimes I just gotta do it myself. Even if tongue twisters, thank you, Patty. We went from Matt not wanting to hear his raps previous seasons to him loving it here. No, that's personal growth. I like that. I told you it's because I have the reassurance from Bryson that told me, hey, that was cool. And I'm like, hey, we're smart. I had the reassurance this time. So I knew going into it that, you know, it's been checked over by somebody else who said that it's good. Like, good. He didn't check my delivery or my flow or anything, but lyrically it's good, which is my, like, you know, my biggest self-conscious part. So it took me a second, but yeah. You could have taken extra. No one told me. You didn't. I was told I need to. I'm like, I'm going to be asleep in an hour. And then they're like, well, it's going to start in an hour. And I'm like, what do I do? Send it to Lucky because it needs to be here at the start. And I'm like, okay, I'll send it to Lucky. And then I slept till 2 p.m. because I went to sleep at like 5 a.m. for this. I fucked up my sleep schedule for this, Lucky. I hope you feel good about that. Nice album cover. Thank you. Oh, it all references like lyrics like the koala sleeping, Franklin's the turtle's got a hurdle doing Wordle because it's this is the Franklin I'm talking about, and then we have the rhino that we're kissing because we're a horn that mourns the PETA person who died from the cheetah. Anyway, I think we're ready to move on to the next person. Whew, I did enough hyping myself up. Who did not transcribe the rap? That is a good question. Transcribing helps to be tight. Oh, it definitely does. It's just nobody knows to do it. I didn't have time to transcribe it and then redo it to line it up better. I just didn't have time, or I would have. But I wanted to see, like, I had the idea in my head of what I wanted to do flow-wise, and I wanted to see if I actually succeeded. Again, I was off here, which bled into here. A horse at a zoo, a cow goes moo, but not at the zoo. That part, I was slightly off at, and I think down here somewhere I was slightly off where I wanted to be. I forgot where, though.